Hey guys, if you're looking for anime t-shirts, hoodies, and other anime stuff, just check out the link in the description down below and let's just jump right into the episode. Okay, episode 93. And I guess the hope is left with Michigan's reversing the anima and removing the magic totally from Edelas. I guess that's the only way to make things much more peaceful. I guess it's just that the king is so obsessed with the magic. So, but this weapon is really very powerful. That these three dragon slayers are doesn't stand a chance against this weapon. The maanim. I think it's a good way, somewhat good way. If it's going to be Mr. Gun. He's going to the one who's going to solve this thing. Because I guess this is his world, his kingdom. And this is what I think he's been doing for all these years, being in the Earthland, is he's trying to stop the king. I'm standing here. Whoa. And I guess it's still collecting magic from the energy from the environment, and I think um even without Michigan reversing, this world will definitely lose its magic power because of this thing. Use your breath. Oh, three roars. Oh, Tenryo. Oh, I feel like it's not enough. I think they need to turn into a Dragon Slayer. The Dragon Force or Dragon Slayer form. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, he just jumped up in the. Wow. Guess maybe it would have worked if he didn't evade it. I guess yeah, he wouldn't just take take it openly, especially that they're talking about it. I think it's really mistake reversing the anime, removing the magic from this thing, and I guess everyone else would really stop this war. I think it's just what you want, what the king, what's he want. I think he cares about anything else, and the also with the exceeds, because they, I guess, they made the king believe that they have such magic, such massive amount of magic that they didn't know that they're just trying to protect their race. The exceeds, that's why they made the lie with the magic and things, and also deciding who's going to die, things like that. think it's oh Natsu. Ah, that's the line. Oh, from tomorrow's. Such tenacity. Oh, whoa, Natsu. Yeah. I guess it's not just magic, it's just his physical form. It's just his physical body. His strength is. Oh. Oh, the dragon's layers. Oh. And there, I guess what, just one last try of roar. Ah, you do it. Oh, support. Oh, roar to. He's going to, she's going to push Natsu to the dragon, to the drama anime. Oh, yeah. And wind would amplify the fire. Oh, oh, and the yeah, it is. Sword Edge of the Fire Dragon. Whoa, that's new. I guess it's the It's somewhat similar to Lucy and Juvia. I forgot what's it called. It's like their combination. Oh, he took the king with him. Oh, I guess Mystical Stand is for a different thing, just for the whole world, not just for this drawn anime. But yeah, they defeated this thing. Yeah, they are dragon slayers. They are now real dragon slayers because they've finally slayed. I guess it's not really. I'm not sure if it could be considered as a dragon. Oh, oh, you can sense the dragon fierceness. But yeah, great, especially with Wendy that she's keeping up with these two dragon slayers, with these two great dragon slayers, Gajil and Natsu. Oh, did he have a heart attack or something? Yeah, Natsu. Just it's just because of his tenacity. Oh. Yeah. I think it's going to be Michigan reversing the anime or something. Oh, because the magic. Oh, that makes sense. Everything that's floating is going to fall down to crush. Oh, that's a problem. Because it's also with Michigan, what Michigan is doing. I'm not sure what his plan with that. Because definitely there's a lot of floating islands in this world. So once he reads off all of that magic, yeah, it's going to fall down. It's like comets, meteors crashing down. Yeah, forgot about that. I guess Michigan doesn't have to reverse the anime. It's a lot of magic power. Or maybe Michigan is already doing it. But yeah, I'm not sure if he knows that. I guess maybe he. I hope he has something prepared because he's going upwards. Oh, he's collecting all of the magic. But the earth and but where will it go directly? Will it spread out? Because that's a massive amount of magic. And the problem is, what if it falls in the hands of the dark guilds? And it's still a weapon with just without the magic. I guess that's what they've been used to. Yeah. Oh, about the people and the islands, and also below the islands? Uh, I guess it's somewhat also with the wizards. It's like losing their purpose. But I guess they could still find something that they could do. I guess they'll just have to turn it to guild, not just a wizard, a different kind of guild. But the problem is, what if they learn that it was Michigan is doing it? Maybe they'll hit on him. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a massive amount of magic. And even if Michigan's going to give it all back, give it all to the Earthland. I'm really worried where it's going. There, I think there's definitely a consequence or maybe after effect of doing that. Not sure if Mr. Gunn has calculated it or he knows what's going to happen or something like that. Because this is a massive amount. I think this is more than. I think the exits really have to tell the humans the truth before things get. There's a lot of misunderstanding. But definitely it would create chaos and panic to the people who were used to having magic. Yeah, especially with this guy, it's his livelihood. And maybe the others as well, that they're depending on magic. But I guess Michigan's vision is for a much better world, for a much more peaceful world, not just for a much more comfortable or maybe dependent on magic. So he wants peace. I guess that's his priority. But this is the problem, the consequence of doing that. I think there will be casualties. Yeah. I guess it's somewhat similar to Jelal from the daily world because I feel like that Jelal. Oh, is he turning a villain? Turning to become a villain? Oh, maybe. I think it's going to be Panther Lily. I guess to play both the hero and the villain just for the story. Oh, Jelal is going to take the blame, similar with the Jelal from the different world. It's going to be Panther Lily. It's somewhat similar to what the Exes has done. But I guess at least that would um, make peace, create peace for this world. But it's kind of sad. It somewhat reminded me of Code Geass. Yeah. Oh, Jelal is really. Yeah. Oh, you will execute me? Oh, I thought they're just going to arrest or take him as a prisoner. I don't think Panther Lily would might do that. I guess the people doesn't know about the lies of the exceeds yet. Yeah. He wants to at least get it covered. At least a record for the history. It's kind of sad, but I guess it's the only way that he thinks will work. Yeah. Oh, I guess it's as an exceed, as an a king. Oh, Oh, but I think it is also a great way of having Michigan go back to Earthland, because maybe the Fairy Tail members, because he's a Fairy Tales member still, even though he's from this world. So I think, especially Erza, I think she's going to save Jelal, and they're going to be. I guess they're already. Uh, yeah. Oh, there's that guy listening. So that's some crazy thing that um, Michigan is planning. Because that's what I'm worried about. Because this thing that Michigan is doing, there will be casualties, there will be a lot of turmoil, the chaos, and the people think. I think the people, especially with what we're seeing, the people are not happy seeing the magic gone away. It's like the internet or things like that. Electricity being taken away from us, and definitely the people would react and would be angry because it really made their life much more easier and much more efficient. And so what Jelal Michigan is thinking is that the only way for peace is removing all of that. So, and even though if the people hates that and there will be casualties, or maybe also the islands are floating are falling down. And I can see what his plan with what he's planning to do, with also with Panther Lily. I think is what he planned to do. And yeah, so it's somewhat tragic, but kind of poetic that his with what he's planning is really somewhat similar. If you haven't watched Code Yes yet, so there's a little bit of but I guess I won't spoil that. But yeah, but so yeah, so Jelal taking um the fault, the blame. Guess the people would really if the people will find a villain that they could um, blame with what happened. So I guess they might be able to at least accept the world that what it has become, and just focus their emotions or um, their anger towards Jelal instead, rather than um, maybe looking for a way out. And at least that would somewhat quell their anger and at least continue living on. So, and have Panther Lily as the new king. But yeah, the only problem with that plan is I'm not sure how Jel will be able to convince Panther Lily to do that, especially that seeing that Panther Lily is the one who saved him, and I think Panther Lily is really a great guy. He's honorable man, and I don't think he would like to create another lie just for the sake of the people. But he might, I guess he might for the people, because with the Exceeds, with the Queen of Exceeds, so they made the lie just to make sure to protect their race from being hunted down by the humans. So, um, so it really paid off, but at the same time, it's somewhat backfired now. Especially that the humans retaliate. So I guess it will somewhat work temporarily for the meantime for the people, but the problem is once the people learn about the truth eventually. So because what if they ask the royalty just use anime again or things like that. I think after reversing the magic, um, at- removing transferring the magic power from Edios to Earthland, I think Misagan will have to destroy anime after that, just to make sure it won't happen again. So it won't be reversed. So, and another thing I'm worried about is where is that magic power, a massive amount of magic power, going to be, especially that um, there's a lot of things that magic can do, especially in the Earthland, because the people there are much more used to magic. There's a lot of crazy weapons that they've created, and Nirvana, things like that. And yeah, so That's what I'm worried about, especially if it gets into the hand of the dark guilds, especially the ones who are trying to revive Zaref. So yeah. So how about you guys? What are your thoughts on this episode? What are your thoughts with what Mystic is planning? Do you think it makes sense, or things like that? Just leave it in the comments down below, and I would really appreciate that. Also, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And I also would like to thank my patrons for supporting me in doing this. Thank you very much. If you want to help support my channel as well, and also have the perks of having an early access, being able to vote which anime I'll be reacting to after finishing a series, just check out the link in the description down below. And also the early access there is there's no filter, there's no team lax filter with the episode that I'm watching, and there's also a little bit of sound, so hopefully it's a much better viewing experience for you. So at the same time, it would really support my channel and help me in doing this, creating more reaction videos for you guys. And yeah, so thank you again for being here. Hope you enjoyed my reaction to this episode. See you in my next reaction video. Have a great day. Goodbye.